Um, I'm gonna talk about how I went from Gold 1 to Ascendant 2 in a single episode. Um, kind of hard stuck Ascendant 1 right now. Not playing that well, but I did start the first act of the episode, Gold 1, and I've climbed all the way to Ascendant 2. And the way I did it was just kind of focusing on improving and not just playing ranked brain dead. No thought into the game. When I was Gold 1 at the start of the act, I was actually Diamond 1 the previous act before that. Later, I faltered off and ended up Plat 2 at the end, and then I ended up placing Gold 1. During that, was my resolution messed up? Whatever. During that time, I was like not focused on improving. I was more just focused on just going back to Diamond. I was Diamond beforehand, so I just thought it should just follow my hand, kind of. Like, I'm already good enough to be Diamond, so why do I have to work for it? That was the mindset I had, and that was a very bad mindset to have. If I just focused on improving, I would have got back to Diamond much earlier than that. I believe, anyway. Maybe I would just destined to be hard stuck for a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, I ended up getting coaching at some point, and the coach literally the first session we had, he told me a massive problem in my gameplay, which was pre-rounding. I was like a pseudo IGL. Like, I would say I was an IGL, and I make sometimes make a call or whatever, but I wouldn't do that much. Like, a big part was pre-rounding. I would pre-round like once every 5 rounds on attack, and that was one of the big issues I had, or my coach had with me. He just said, just pre-round every round, no matter what, and that's what I started doing. I started pre-rounding, and I started making actual calls, and like just basic pre-rounding, just saying like A hit or B hit. That actually helped me become a better IGL in general, because I started thinking like a little bit more about the game from an IGL's perspective. I started thinking about, oh, maybe I should call rotates. Like, if let's just say we have like two guys on C, we hear like Sage or breach stun, and we know maybe Jet's A long. Then I know B's the weak side, and that's where I could just go. It wasn't anything too fancy. I'm still not the best IGL, obviously. I'm Ascendant 1, but I improved a lot from that standpoint of just pre-rounding every round, making a call, and eventually when I started making more calls, I started like just having better understanding of the game, just off like maybe my first call of A hit failed. Let's go B. My call of an B hit failed. Let's try something else. I would experiment more. I would understand just the basic layout of the game more. And I think that's a thing that can be applied to everyone. Not like pre-rounding, because pre-rounding is more for your IGL, but everyone should do it, to be honest. Like, no one, if your teammates aren't giving comms, you should be giving comms, no matter what. But that's like a thing that could be applied to anything. Like, later, when I was like high diamond, diamond 2, diamond 3, I realized I was struggling with my mechanics. So what I did was I wasn't struggling with my mechanics per se. I wasn't confident in my mechanics. So what I had to do there was I just focused on my mechanics. That's the only thing I focused on. So I'd insta-lock ISO, and I would have a notebook where I would write down what my game I played. I would VOD review it to see like how I played. I see my stats. Basically, the metric I did was I have to have at least a 30% headshot ratio that game. I have to have 0.75 kills per round for that game, and I'd also have to do well on hard bots. Well, I didn't have to do well on it. I just have to measure how many hard bots I got. That was just to measure my improvement. And basically, my goal was to get 10 good games, which was 30% headshot ratio, 0.75 KD, and like a couple. The hard bots were only part of the equation, so there's just those two stats. Those two stats, I would see if I got 10 games in a row with them, and I would then like stop doing the challenge. I go back to playing Omen, Ash, or whatever agent I wanted to do. And I didn't really complete it, but that like helped me learn a lot. Like, I do believe my mechanics got better, not from the standpoint just like, oh, I could shoot back. I just more confident in the fact I could shoot back. And that can be applied to basically anyone. Like, if you spend the time to see what your problem is and try to just improve on it, then you will just get better. Especially if you focus on that and not just your rank. Because focusing on your rank is probably the most detrimental thing you could do. And I am not perfect on that. Like, I am still getting tilted every single time I lose. If I go on a losing streak, I'm getting mad. I'm currently Ascendant 1. I feel like, why am I not Ascendant 2? I was Ascendant 2 earlier. Why can I not be that anymore? And I just, like, getting mad at that, which is a problem. Because it's, like, stopping you from improving. What you should be focused on is if you're getting better or not. Not whether your rank is a different icon. Because your rank doesn't matter unless you want it to matter. If you want it to matter, then go. Like, just play the game, and then maybe you'll get a different rank. Maybe you'll get the same rank. It doesn't matter. If you're trying to improve, you will actually get to the level you want. Because I'm not trying to, like, just get Ascendant or get Immortal or get Radiant or whatever. I'm trying to be Ascendant, be Immortal, be Radiant. I'm trying to get to that level of skill, not just the rank itself. Because I could just get boosted. I could just go buy someone to boost me to Radiant, Immortal, whatever, and I'll be Radiant Immortal. But I won't actually have that skill. I'll just be that rank. So yeah, that was basically the only thing that kept me back, was I just didn't want to improve. I just thought I was good enough already, and I should just focus on just playing the game, and I'm already good enough to reach that get rank or whatever. But you're not. If you're not the rank, then you're not good enough to get the rank. I mean, maybe some people are just good. Like, I'm sure there's some people that can just play the game, not have to worry about VOD reviewing, not have to worry about any of that, and just hit whatever rank they want to hit because they're just talented or whatever. But most people, they're not that talented. They have to actually have some type of structure. And that's basically it.